Music's become slightly more R&B orientated.
Yeah.
That's about all.
I mean, it's more accessible, like, to a wider audience than it was, say, in the last couple of albums or something.
Yeah, well, the American market seems a lot more feasible to us these days.
Also, I think our earlier music, if you want to call it more English sounding, I think would have been more pretentious to us, because we, just as formally trained musicians, we learnt that. Both James and I went to the same guitar teacher who taught us a whole lot of blues guitar, which is, of course, rooted in American music. And, of course, we kind of rejected all that theory around that time that we started playing punk music and what have you. And I think the sort of music we're playing today is sort of comes a lot more naturally.
We really like America. We've sort of been there a couple of times last year, and I think it'll be a nice place to spend a lot of time.
Right. James, you had a hit a few years ago with the song Modern Girl. How do you look back on those times now with the radio stars, or Berlin, whatever it was?
I just find that song really reeks of naivety,
It's a great pop song. Yeah?
Oh, it is a really good pop song, but I just like the music we're playing these days so much more. It's that song was really contrived. It was meant to be a pop song, and it was meant to be a hit, but the music we make these days is just the music that we make.
I said a rumour or a report that you were doing an album with Gary Newman at one stage. What happened to that?
Well, we did a tour supporting Gary Newman in Australia, and he sort of liked our group, so we went to England and recorded an album that he produced. But there was just so much Gary Newman influence on it that it just sounded really clinical. It had no energy. And I didn't think the songs were particularly good. So it's still sort of sitting in the vaults at Mushroom Records, never to be released.
This is the model's second visit to New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
And again, you're supporting,
someone
else. Surely, on the strength of the success of the last album, you could have. I mean, are we going to see you here just as the model's doing a tour soon?
I'm not sure how soon it'll be, but most definitely we'll be coming back here, doing a headlining tour. The main reason we're playing with the Thompson Twins is just that because our records have all of a sudden started to take off here in New Zealand, and because we're on our way from Australia to England, it's it seems incredibly convenient, just a great opportunity to play to people in New Zealand. And when we played here with Bowie, it was almost a completely different set of circumstances. We were virtually unknown, but we had a great rapport with Bowie and his band, and we did 9 shows in Australia, and he just wanted us to come to New Zealand with him and finish his world tour with him.
Yeah.
So I guess this time is kind of more exciting for us in that we get to people know us a little bit now.
Yeah.
But I assume next time we come we'll be as big as the Thompson Twins.